For you to be able to determine what kind of business incubation stage you're going to focus on or what kind of model you're going to take, you are going to need to look at the determinants. What are those things that help us determine what kind of model we actually choose? And the first step is, who are your stakeholders? By stakeholders, I'm not just talking about the people that give you money or the founders of this. They are included, but I am talking about everyone, mapping out every single person in your stakeholder ecosystem. So you're going to look at the actual entrepreneur that you plan to serve. You're going to do a survey and see, okay, in this location that I want to open my incubator, who needs my services? Or who needs an incubator? And what kind of services do they need? Then you're going to look at, before you look at the kind of entrepreneur you're going to serve, you're going to look at, why am I starting this incubator in this place? As the founders, what's your aim? What's your goal in starting this? That will help you determine who you actually want to support. And then who else in this ecosystem? Private sector, your competition. What is your competition offering? What's missing within that particular ecosystem? It is very important for you to come into an ecosystem and know your value. What is your value proposition as you come into this? What are you going to offer? And so business models vary precisely looking at your objective, the business environment you're working in. By business environment, I'm talking about who is there, what would succeed. You're looking at the kind of investors that are there, the market itself, what would succeed in this particular market. And then after you have that, who your stakeholders are, then you're going to take to determine the type of incubator that you set up. And usually the type is determined by who owns it and why, or the determinants. So for example, a university incubator, by virtue of their existence, they are going to focus on working with early stage or idea stage businesses because they're university, they're academia, they're working with young people who are still students, trying to help them set up or think about what kind of business ideas they could come up with. So as a university incubator, that is going to be your sole focus. And so in the different types that exist, I've talked about the university one. There are technology parks where your focus as an incubator is enabling technology startups to grow, to be groomed and grow, and young people to be innovative. Then there's going to be a mixed use where you're not focused on either agriculture or technology, but you're just a general business incubator. You're going to invite every kind of business into your incubator. Then there's a social incubator where your focus is going to be social innovation. For example, in Uganda, we have Yunus Social Business. Their focus is on growing young people who have social business ideas. Then there's going to be a government incubator. This is set up by government for whatever reasons, mainly job creation, economic development, either in a particular sector or still as a general incubator. Then there's acceleration. This is where it is for a specific limited piece of time. So for example, 6 weeks to 3 months to 6 months, and you're going to offer services to either businesses. As an accelerator, you're either going to focus on a very early stage or scale stage, and you're offering a particular service so they can move into the next level of their business. Or you're going to be an agribusiness incubator where you're going to focus on supporting people to create commercial agriculture businesses. And you're either going to be a non-profit or a for-profit. And these all, depending on the kind of ecosystem that you're based in, who your founders are going to determine whether you're going to be a for-profit or a non-profit business. And that also contributes to the kind of business sustainability model that you're going to adopt, whether you're for profit or a non-profit. It kind of allows you to do certain things, whichever model that you choose, and certain things that you cannot do, or be able to kind of mix it all up and be the hub that is either you take in social businesses, you take in agribusinesses, you take in every kind of business. That there is no right or wrong model. It just depends on who your stakeholders are.